Good morning, it's Lucky here down in the Chook Run in the Western Paddock. And the girls are very busy and Thor doing my hard work for me, which is absolutely fantastic. So what I've done is up the back, because it's so high, I've actually put in amongst there a whole pile of these white buckets of sawdust and chicken manure from the shed, which I'll show you in a minute. Then I've taken the soil and the compost from the front part, covered it. So I'll be doing that each day, and then I've treated them to some sugarcane mulch to mix in with all the nitrogen that we've put in there. And hopefully in a couple of weeks I'll be able to still some of it and fill up my beds. So let's go and have a look. That's lavender there with her dirty colour, and that's snowball there. So they're not in there. A lot of feathers around from a molting, and all the wild birds are going to come and collect those when they're ready to make their nests. So I'm not going to do anything with them. I'm going to leave them there for them. But what's come inside here? There's Monroe. Now she's got a wire, pale comb in that moment because she's been broody for weeks. And there is another Monroe, named after Marilyn Monroe because they're blonde. Okay, and what do we got? We've got a freshly laid egg. It's fresh. There it is. Look at that. It's still moist. That was Ruby, one of my... What was that? Absolutely fantastic. Gee, Mother Nature is so clever. She really is. So what I did today was I collected all their manure from inside the tyres and around the tyres. I cannot get them to sit on perches. They like the tyres. She's going to start her egg song now. So I've cleaned them all out. We have a couple that like to sit up here and some perch along here. So I've given them a bit of sawdust and fresh sawdust along here. And that's what I've collected. Now, probably next time when I do this, I could quite possibly decide to give it a complete clean out and do the walls, get any spider webs down and some dust. It's a really crappy job. And it's just one of them that you've got to do. You've got your pets, you've got to look after them. So they've got 20 kilo. I bought two 10 kilo bags of this sawdust, and it works absolutely amazing. It's really good, and it's small enough it breaks down very quickly out in the compost bay and turns back to soil, and that's why I get that at that particular place. Yes, we've got an egg song out here. She's happy letting us know that she's laid it, but let's go back, see what's happening. So there you go, happy little chooks. And if you have chooks and you do your veggie garden, it's a great, easy way to do your compost. I used to have, in the old days, back when I was younger and fitter, so I'm really talking about 20 odd years ago, a 2-bay system, open system with a pallet, and every weekend I'd be out there turning it. Well, I've tried tumblers. I don't like the tumblers very much, so I'm not worrying about that. I think this is much easier, but not only that, it gives the girls something to do so that they don't get bored. And even while they're turning that, they're getting whatever they can find and eating. I put some cracked corn in there before, and then I went and got the sugarcane mulch to put in. And they've eaten all that and scratched that, but it'll be absolute, and it is really lovely. It's very dark. You can see how dark it is even from here. I don't even have to, zoom it in or anything. Out of the road there, Winnie. We can see up the back anyway. Here we go. How dark it is. It's absolutely beautiful. So when I need it, I just take it and I just keep adding to it. And then it goes in their garden beds. And another thing I'm doing at the moment is I'm giving them some mealworms, dry mealworms. It's good protein, and with them molting, helps with them with calcium as well. I have been seeing a bit said about soldier fly lately, so I'm humming and hawing whether to see if I can buy some soldier fly dehydrated for them as well. I love buying treats for them, and I love coming out here and just doing it. But you can see Monroe down the back, she's really getting into it in that area where I put all the fresh bedding and manure this morning and then covered it with the compost. Oh, we've got a bird flying around, frightened them. We don't get hawks here, which is really good. Mostly magpies, crows, parrots, noisy miners, that's about it. So they're gone now, so I'll be gone too. So we will catch you next time.